to another slow flow, a stretch and flow. We've got 30 minutes of scrummy stretching out. This class can be teamed up with any of your other classes if you want to do. So if you're needing to miss a day of Feel Good February, you could use this one and tag it onto one of the other ones. Great little stretch out for some of the HIIT classes or the vinyasa classes, anything like that. Or obviously, if you're wanting to do it every single day, then enjoy the rest of this class. Okay, so today we're going to start on the floor. You may need a strap for this class. So coming down onto your back, we're just going to begin by grounding ourselves for a few breaths. So allow the palms of the hands to face upwards. Open palm is a gesture of surrender. So surrendering to this beautiful practice today. Surrendering to Feel Good February. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Just allowing yourself to arrive on the mat, arriving in this space. Taking a bend to the knees, soles of the feet flat on the mat. Feet positioned just about hip distance apart. You can just lift the hips, readjust for a moment. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, allow the knees to drop over to the right. Inhale, floating up through center. Exhale, knees float over to the left. Inhaling back up to center. One more time, over to the right. Back up through center. And then exhale over to the left. Back up to center. I'd like you to take hold of the right knee and draw that right knee in towards the chest. We're going to cross the right ankle now over the left thigh and thread the hands around that left thigh there, so move through the gap between your legs. Draw the left leg in towards you. Flex the right foot and with your right elbow just push gently on the right knee so you're getting a stretch into the right hip area. You can relax the head and shoulders back down. And then float the right leg into the air. So I'd like you to take your calf and draw the right leg in towards the head. If you want to slide the hands further up towards the ankle, you can do. Or if you're struggling with this, this is where your strap will come in handy. And you can loop the strap, gosh, I can't speak. Loop the strap over your foot and draw the toes towards your head. If it feels comfortable for you, you can extend that left leg away from you down the mat. So a few different variations for you with this pose, but whichever one you're feeling, you should be getting a stretch through the back of the right leg. Trying to keep that right leg as straight as you possibly can, so we're working into the hamstring and calf here. float the right foot over to the right. Keep hold of the strap or your leg here. And just allow the weight of the right leg to be drawn towards the floor with gravity's help. So you're working into the inside of the right leg here now. And then floating the right leg up and overhead, it's going to come all the way over to the left. Now what I'd like you to do here is place that right foot on the floor. You can, if you're using the strap, just let go of the strap, allow it to come over there. And you might want to take a bend to the right leg. Your gaze comes over to the right. So you can have the right arm out to the side, either straight or in a cactus variation. So from here, we're going to keep our legs in the exact same position. What I'd like you to do is take your gaze from over to the right and bring it all the way left. So you're looking at your right foot. We're going to bring the right shoulder and arm and peel it away from the floor and come into a side. So we're kind of sleeping on our side basically here now. And we're going to roll all the way over. So taking you out of your comfort zone because you're actually coming off the mat ever so slightly. We're going to come into half frog. So I've rolled all the way onto my front now. My right leg and my left leg have stayed in exactly the same position. And I'm going to make a little pillow, one hand on top of the other, for my forehead. I want you to just relax now. So you won't realise it as such, but by relaxing in this position, you're allowing the weight of your body to open the hip area. So you're working once again into the groin and into the adductor muscles of that right leg. From here, I would like you to slide your right foot down to meet the left. So we're now fully laying on our fronts. We're going to come into broken wing pose with a cactus arm variation. So I'd like you to take your left arm out to the side, but cactus it. And we're going to use our right hand underneath our right armpit to push the body back onto the left arm. So you're just rolling back onto the mat, but your left arm is cactusing. So you've got your left elbow at shoulder height. Just relax the head and place your right foot. It kind of comes down behind you. So some of you real bendy wendies might be able to bend the right knee and place the sole of the foot flat on the mat. But most of you won't be able to do that. And that's simply because we've got this cactus variation with the arm. So this version of broken wing works deeper into the shoulder area. So you don't get as much of rotation because the arm is basically stopping you. So just relax into this position. rolling back onto your front. Oh, and just readjust your position and place the palms of the hands under the forehead for a split moment, just to realign the body. And then from here, we're going to make our way back onto our backs. So tuck your broken wing back in and simply roll over so you're back flat on the mat. Okay, taking the bend to the knees once again, soles of the feet flat on the mat, slightly wider than hip distance apart. So we're going to float the left, tucking it into the chest, and then the left ankle is going to cross on top of the right leg. Threading your hands through the gap between the legs and taking hold of the back of the right leg. Draw the right leg in and use your left elbow to push your left knee away. Flex the left foot and you'll see there's this gorgeous deep stretch into the left hip and glute area. Loosening the grip off the right leg. Place the sole of the right foot down on the mat. So we're going to come into that hamstring and calf stretch. So option for you to just basically take hold of the left leg. You can use grip the calf or the ankle. And we're drawing that left leg towards us. You might want to ever so slightly lift the head and shoulders, or if you're quite happy, just keep them down on the mat. Those of you struggling with this pose, you might want to use your strap or alternative strap that you have at home just to draw the toes towards the head. If it feels right for you, you could find length through the right leg, bring that right leg all the way down to the mat. Then allowing the weight of the left foot to float the left leg over to the side. Gravity doing its thing here, drawing the left foot down towards the floor. So you can either keep hold of the strap, or if you've got hold of your leg, you might even want to take the yogi toe grip on that big toe there actually, if that's accessible to you, just so that you can feel into the stretch of the adductor muscles, the groin area there. And then the left leg comes all the way up and comes all the way over to the right. So this is where we let go of the strap or our leg and take a bend to the left leg there. So it comes all the way down to the floor. Your gaze is over to the left and your left arm extends either straight or in a cactus variation. And keeping your legs exactly where they are, we're going to take the gaze over to the right and peel the left shoulder and arm away from the mat. So we're kind of in this half fetal position. I want you to roll all the way over, coming into half frog pose. So this is where we come out of our comfort zone and come off the mat. Make that little pillow for your head and to rest on top of both the hands. And just relax, allow the weight of your body to help with the stretch in the groin and adductor muscle area there into the fascia and connective tissue. So I'd like you to now slide the left foot down to meet the right foot. So we're now completely laying on our front, and we're going to come into that broken wing pose with the cactus arm variation. So I'm just going to move my mic so I don't roll on it. Taking the right arm out to the side. Make sure that your right elbow and shoulder are in line, and then using your left hand underneath the armpit to push your body back onto that right arm and roll back. So just bring your head or your right ear and cheek down to the mat, relax, and then your left foot kind of comes behind you. So those bendy wendies who can go deeper and bend that left leg, place the sole of the foot down, you can do that variation if you want, but most of us I think we'll probably just have the left foot ever so slightly stepped behind the right foot. So feeling the stretch in the right shoulder into the upper part of the shoulder blade on the right side, a little bit in the collarbone. So rolling back onto your front and just coming back to that position with the little pillow underneath the forehead. For a moment, just realign the body. Then we're going to keep our position on our front, but what I'd like you to do is just kind of shimmy your way back onto the mat. So bring the forearms down, just open the legs ever so slightly, the tops of the feet are into the mat. We're coming into Sphinx pose here, so taking the gaze forward, it's just a very gentle back bend here. And then bringing the upper body back down. Take the hands out in front of you, slightly wider than shoulders, and coming onto the fingertips. So we've got tripod hands. We're going to come through some undulations here of cobra. So I'd like you to point your elbows up towards the ceiling. And use the head as quite a heavy weight here. So bring the crown of the head or the forehead down to the mat. We're going to inhale and lift the chest, pushing through the arms. The head is the last part of the body to lift. And then it lifts. And then exhale, lowering back down. The head is following the body. So bring the forehead down. Inhale, lifting, pushing up into cobra. Exhale, lowering back down. Inhale, lifting through cobra. Exhale, lowering back down. Inhale, final time, lifting in cobra. And then exhale, lowering back down. Bring the hands under the armpits, coming up onto the knees. And we're going to walk back and take a kneeling position. So sitting on your heels here. Take the left hand to the right knee. Bring the right hand behind and just take a gentle twist. Coming back through center, right hand comes to the left knee. Bring that left arm behind, taking that twist. So with every exhale breath, we're just trying to twist that little bit deeper. Coming back through center, placing the palms of the hands on the thighs, closing off the eyes, sitting tall through the spine. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Take another deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. This time, deep inhale through the nose. Draw the shoulders up to the ears, really high. And then exhale, sharply drop the shoulders. Final time, deep inhale through the nose, drawing the shoulders deeply up towards the ears. And then exhale, sharply drop the shoulders. Relax the forehead. Relax the eyes. Allow the cheeks to slide away from the eyes and nose. Relax the jaw by allowing the teeth to part slightly. Relax the shoulders. Taking the hands to prayer position. Fluttering open the eyes. Bowing the head. Namaste. Well, once again, thank you so much for joining me for that lovely slow flow. Nice little sequence that basically using the mat, we just lay on the mat the whole time. So a slightly different approach to it today. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me some feedback. And I'll see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Lots of love. Bye.